So we had the built-in hedging that is built into every single trade at initiation, because we just don't know when that black swan event is going to occur. We've got the LP factory, which was us entering into an extra hedge every single week, and we can partially finance that and reduce our cost by 40% and still have a really good extra layer of protection there. And you can use that not just for your income trades, but also for your stock portfolios and whatever else you're actually actively trading. And then on the other side, we've got the reactive hedging. We talked about vertical adjustments. So we check our dashboard once per day. That top row tells us exactly what the market bias is. And from that, by the way, when I say it tells you what the market bias is and the dot and blah, 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 don't think that it's a black box either. All right. You'll learn exactly what the rules are to define the colors of the dots. So we don't hide any of that. That's all open to you once you join. But then based on that, we now know if we need to make a vertical adjustment on our trades based on the current market condition and based on what the spreadsheet told us that our delta range needs to be for our portfolio. Okay, so we know exactly what those levels need to be. And then based on either seeing 4 or 5 red flags from our dashboard, we can then do the LPTA, which is adding additional protection based on this technical analysis here of the 4 of the 5 signals. This one over here is that extra last layer of doing the put-back ratio instead of the traditional extra hedging. And then you've got this opportunistic way of just making money from market coming down by doing this core ratio diagonal trade that I showed you guys. So on top of that, for these things in particular, for these extra hedges, you absolutely need to know how to define what your profit target level is going to be and what your trailing stop is going to be for that particular trade. And always, 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 always have a realistic max stop loss, which is no more than 2 to 3 times your realistic profit target, and always follow it. Always, right? Not sticking to this rule is the biggest reason you'll see people blow up their accounts. And I've seen that, unfortunately, quite a few times with people. Fortunately, not too many times with people from my community, because I drill this into everyone's head to death. But I've had, I think, 2 or 3 people that have been members of my community and have had, significant drawdowns. And my first question is, did you follow your trade plan? And their answer was no. Right? I thought the market was going to bounce. I thought it was going to come back. And it's like, okay. All right. Always stick to your max loss. All right. So you may have heard me mention the mastermind, and you'll see that the course, the PMTT course, is probably the most thorough course you'll get on advanced option trading that's out there. But that said, the mastermind will be presented to you at the end of the PMTT course. It's optional. You don't have to do it, and you'll know how to do that core trade, right? The STT with the hedging and all that kind of stuff, and the dashboard and all that. You'll know how to do all that. But if you want to go beyond that and you want to work collaboratively with other people and explore, we've literally explored like over 100. Actually, I think we're probably close to 150 now, different trade types and what have you. And collaboratively work with others to tweak it, to evolve it, to split up the work and backtesting. You backtest this, I'll backtest that, and whatever else. That's what we do in the mastermind. And so it's only available to people who have completed the PMTT course. I do not make the mastermind available to anyone other than that.